Hi guys, hope everybody is well. I am Muchacho Loco and welcome to my channel. Today guys, I am back with another GTA 5 online glitch video. And in this video, I'm going to give you guys an update on the arena merge that we were using a couple weeks ago. That was the glitch we used to merge all the Benny's upgrades over onto any other vehicle we could bring into the arena. Now, Rockstar has patched this, but it's not fully patched. There is a whole bunch of cars still that you can use to do this glitch with. Now I'm going to give you a little walkthrough and a quick tutorial on the method, but I'm also going to show you the vehicles that I've found that still work. Now I've gone through about 60 cars today, if not more, and out of them 60 I've got 8 high-end cars. I found maybe 4 more, but they didn't interest me. These are all high-end vehicles that I'm using. So let's get going with it. So your requirements are bunker, an MOC, and in the MOC personal storage, you're going to need an arena with a B1 or B2. Alright, so I'm going to go B2. Let's get it started. First thing you're going to do is go down in the description of this video and you're going to find a link to a job, and you're going to want to bookmark that job. There'll be one for Xbox, there'll be one for PlayStation. So you're going to bookmark that. Then you're going to sign in to GTA in a invite-only session, and you're going to want to spawn into your bunker. That is your spawn location. Once you've done that, make your way to your arena. Okay? And you're going to want to just check a couple things before you get going. So I'm just going to give you a run around. I'm showing you some of the cars. I'm going to give you a little better tutorial, show you exactly what the vehicle looks like upgraded here in a moment, but anyway, so the first thing here, once you are ready to go, is just, like I said, check a couple things. You're going to look at... I'm just showing spawn location. But you're going to look at your online tab. You want to go to online, you want to go to options, you're going to go over to matchmaking, and you want to make sure your matchmaking is set to closed. And the reason for this is that it's going to help you do this glitch quicker with less inconveniences. If you don't have it closed, what can happen is you can get pulled out into a job, and then, well, you're stuck going into somebody's job. And it'll goof up your glitch, so don't forget that part. Once you're at that point, you want to get in a vehicle that has no upgrades, the vehicle you want to upgrade, and you're going to order a job from Simeon, from Martin, from Ron, Gerald, any of those guys. Now when you get the job, keep track of the job. Make sure you make mental note of what job it is, because you're going to use this job over and over. You can't just use any job. It has to be a call-in job. So once you have it, bring it up on your phone. You're going to click on it once to open it. You're going to hold down your start button, the pause menu, and the moment you let it go, you're going to tap A. And you're listening for the phone to accept the job in the background. Right there. So now you're going to spam right on the D-pad and hit the start button. Spam fast right on the D-pad. Hit the start button once. You should hear a couple extra clicks. You're going to keep spamming. If you don't hear the extra clicks, just do this part over again. So you'll bring up the job that you requested. Tap A on it once. Hold your pause menu button down. Let go of the pause button. Tap the A button right after. If you hear the click, spam right on the D-pad and tap the menu button, the start button. Back out of the alert, and if it works, you'll end up in the mod shop. I'll do this one more time. So again, bring up the job on your phone, tap A once, hold down the pause menu button, let go of the pause menu button, tap A. Spam right on the D-pad, hit the pause menu button. Back out of the job. And we got it. Alright, so now we want to brick this car here. So you need to get in the vehicle and bring up your map. Now you're going to open up the whole San Andreas world map. And you're going to go to the top. And this is that job we bookmarked earlier. So you're going to go to it, hover over it, till you get the options. You're going to tap X, You're going to tap X once. Then you're going to tap A. Now, as soon as it starts to fade, about a half second before it goes black, you want to hit left on the D-pad one time. Just before it fades black, left one time. Accept the alert. And when you come back into your arena into the mod shop, you should only have one option in the top left side of your corner, and that is to go into the mod shop. You should no longer have the option to go into storage. If it didn't work, just do that part over again and you're good to go. So at this point, we're ready to copy everything over onto that vehicle. So now I'm going to get into the car with all of the upgrades, my LG Retro Custom, and do the exact same process. Use the exact same job from Martin. You tap A on it once, hold down the pause button, let go of the pause button, tap A again, spam right on the D-pad, and hit the start menu button. Keep spamming. You hear the extra clicks, that means we got it. You back out of the job, you should be in the mod shop with the other vehicle. Now sometimes this can be a real cluster, and the cars will end up upside down, but this time it worked fine. So you're going to get in the original first car, the one that you want to put the mods onto. You're going to go to your world map, go to that glitch job at the top, you're going to tap X on it, you're going to tap A, and then just before it fades black, left on the D-pad. If everything works, you accept the alert, you come back into your arena workshop, you should be looking at a totally different car. Yeah, that is sick. Wicked. Alright, now we need to save it. So just pull the right trigger, drive it outside. Don't change anything, because the moment you go outside, as you've seen, my license plate changed. If you change something on the car, you will force save that license plate off that other vehicle. You don't want to do that. So take it outside, the plate will change, call in your MOC, save it in the back of the MOC, and it's a done deal. Just like that. Not hard, little bit of timing involved. Nothing bad can come of it. You're not going to lose cars or goof your building up. And that's 1 of 7. Now the LG Retro Custom was the first one. This is the second one. I have 6 other cars that can take this duplication method and save it. But you don't have to watch me go through that painfully. Yeah. I've already taken the liberty and gone and done it all, so let's save this thing, take it back into the arena, and take a peek at what's going on in there. Now, I know guys, this is not, 100%. There's no workaround so that you can do every vehicle in the game, but you can get a lot of free mods on some pretty high-end cars, so, I mean, it's definitely worth checking out if this is your thing. I mean, take advantage before they completely patch it, right? And maybe in the meantime we find a workaround, but I'm not going to give up on that just yet. But I've had a lot of questions posed to me about what cars, and I'm just getting tired of answering questions. I figured I'd just clip it, and you guys can check it for yourselves. Alright, there we are. There's the first one. I think it turned out pretty well. I like the livery on it. X80. This also had a neat livery on it. They don't have to be customs. That's a Benny's vehicle. It could be just a plain Jane unupgraded version. Doesn't matter. LG Retro Custom, obviously, using as a temp. And there are actually quite a few other vehicles that work. I found maybe 3 or 4 more, but they were low end. I didn't bother putting them in the clip. It would just extend the video too long, and they weren't overly fancy. So Super Sports Series cars, most of them work. So, I mean, you can check that out yourself. I think the Tesseract turned out well. I really was happy with how this thing turned out. Pretty sick looking. And there's a couple of Benny's vehicles that also work. Low-end, inexpensive cars, they didn't work. It's mostly high-end stuff. And you can also use this method to make a little money. That was the reason I had the free RH8 in here. You can take a free car and copy everything from an LG Retro Custom over onto the RH8, except for the Benny's upgrade, that base upgrade that turns it into an LG. That won't take, but every other upgrade takes. And in doing so, it makes this car worth about $250,000. So, in my opinion, not a bad take. It's worth it. If you don't have means of doing any other glitching, this is a good means of making some money. Like I said, upgrade that fully with pure gold paint and high-end rims. It's worth $250,000. All right, guys, that's it. Just like that. You guys enjoyed this? Don't forget the like button. I appreciate every one of those, man. Every one of those. Anybody new, hit the subscription, bell notification. Don't want to miss nothing down the road. You guys are awesome. And you guys be good to one another. I am Loco, and I'm out of here.